Do 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 do. Make sure everybody's here. All right, folks. It is 10 o'clock p.m. European time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know what time it is. It is the Midnight Run UK. And, of course, it is me. It's me. It's that VINCE. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Before we begin, I'm going to go ahead and review John Bravo's video, see what's going on with him. So let's see what we got here.
Right there. You see that? That's the microphone, and that's Logan Paul's eye. Take a look here at the cut that opened up from that microphone next to his eye. This has to be the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. So I haven't talked about the Dylan Dennis Logan Paul fight since the beginning because I thought the whole thing is stupid. You got Logan Paul acting like a woman wanting to sue. You got Dylan Dennis acting like even more of a woman talking about a guy's girlfriend. All right? The whole thing is stupid. It's all meant for publicity in my opinion.
It's always meant for publicity. I did actually see the fight actually occur. You know, they always do things on live stream. I don't know exactly why. But, I mean, I guess that's what they do. I'm not even sure if it was actually planned or not, but them boys again.
So I wasn't interested at all in this because it's been a shit show, a sideshow. All right? This is not a fight to me. And I've been watching fighting my whole life. So I didn't just want to make any videos on this until now because this proves how stupid this entire fiasco is. So now I'm going to connect you to my computer. I'm going to show you what these assholes just did. Because most likely, this fight's not going to happen. So let me connect you here and show you. So here we have Logan Paul sitting down with his stupid haircut that I want to chop off. And we're playing this hard. So now he's going down. He picks up, look at that. He picks up his prime drink. All right. And he throws it at Dylan Dennis. Then Dylan Dennis goes, look at his outfit, the asshole. All right. He goes and he takes his microphone. That's his microphone in his hand over here, right? He takes his microphone and smashes him in the fucking eye. Now look, I'm going to go back and slow it down a little bit. Take a look at this. So he's got the microphone.
He has the microphone.
Phone there. Let me see if I can get the perfect frame. Bam, right there. You see that? That's the microphone, and that's Logan Paul's eye. And that's it. So then Logan Paul, he puts his head down, and they cart him off, and it's done. Fight over. That's it. And
I don't think the cut's big enough to where that fight's going to be over. I think this was already planned, but I think the execution was where he probably accidentally hit him. So
show you why. Okay, so now I'm going to open up this picture of that same scene, and I'm going to zoom in so you can see something here. Take a look here at the cut that opened up from that microphone next to his eye. And as I was saying, okay, and then another thing here before I say what I was going to say. This is blood posted on Twitter in the hallway when Logan Paul's running out. And let me tell you something. From my experience, okay, watching fights my whole life, when there's a cut next to the eye like that, 99% of the time it's not going to happen. So this bullshit fight, this bullshit promotion, this shit that they've been trying to promote is not going to happen. And they even had Dylan Dennis right after that facing off with Mike Perry as a replacement fight. That showed.
I don't think it's still going to be a replacement fight. I think it's going to generate hype, but that's about it.
You, this ridiculous sideshow is stupid like I thought from the beginning. And I'm curious to see now what lawsuit's going to happen because he hit him with the fucking microphone.
Very interesting. So this fight is still going to actually happen regardless as to what anyone actually has to say. But very interesting. I've never seen anyone break out like that before, ever, you know. Need to check and see. Not seeing any post here, so let's see what we got here. That's interesting. May not have sent out notices. Very interesting. Any event. Hey, what's up, Lamar? I don't think this thing sent out any notices or anything like that. It's kind of weird. Wonder why it's not doing that at all. But that was a pretty good stream that you actually had. Definitely makes me want to run out and get me an Xbox myself, so. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. I think what happened was, you see, I was doing all those tests and everything like that, and subsequently, it didn't send out any alerts to anyone. So I'm sure people will start streaming in. Either that, or I can play a couple of videos. I just finished playing John Bravo's video. But, that's a doozy right there, that's for sure. So you gonna game, Lamar, you gonna game again tonight? Hey, $50, no, you're not first. Lamar beat you to it. I don't think it's sending out any alerts or anything like that. And I'm still having an encoding issue, but I actually got off the Streamlabs desktop, and actually there's an outage in my area. Literally speaking, most of my devices have very shoddy internet right now, so that's why I'm using this particular band in order to actually stream. It's an old nationwide 5G nationwide, which I couldn't set without this type of router. Play the Taste the Biscuit video. What's that? Taste the Biscuit. Taste the Biscuit? Weird. Oh well, we can play it.
Would you like the rest of my sandwich?
I'm not homeless! Hey, come on, grab your stuff. I got us a place to play.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's a place called Dante's or something. And they've only allowed us to do one song, so we gotta make it a good one. Come on.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
What the hell is this?
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the butter spread. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the butter spread. To get your butter spread all on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my mac and cheese. Cause when you're at KFC, you got that special sauce to stir my curiosity.
Yeah, bizarre.
Just give me a 5-piece meal. Oh, what a deal. A big old box, it's all for me. You know I'll take coleslaw on the side. I could tell you wanted to try the potato wedges.
This was about 12 years ago.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Get your honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it mixes with my chicken wings. Get none of that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes on my chicken wings. Take us out, Moose.
Taste the biscuit.
Sounds more like Taste the Rainbow to me, honestly. Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? Yeah, it was indeed jamming. That's for sure. Never seen that before, but, yeah. First time for everything, that's for sure. But, of course, this here is the Q&A, so feel free to ask me anything. If you're wanting to know why I'm all dressed up for, it's, as I mentioned, you know, I'm going to start shooting professional videos now for the business site and everything like that. I got the green screen. I just need to put a hook in order to make sure it doesn't fall off. And then we'll be good on that. And then, of course, I got these cover pages, if you notice. But I'm no longer going to use Streamlabs desktop because that's been really, really, really messing with the... I mean, not only that, it takes up a lot of resources. But with these service outages and stuff like that, I just got to wait until they get done. So... that's what happens when you ban scat, scraping the bottom of the jar hoping to have enough... What are you talking about, KCB? I haven't banned scat, man. Are you referring about people taking a piss and a shit in the streets? I mean, we're not... no. Well, like I said, we're playing videos that aren't mine there, KCB. That's why I'm going to probably end up doing a, you know, a Goodrum's Choice type live stream. It would be more or less like a premiere than a live stream. Of course, I'll still be in the chat to comment on it. But the good thing about it is that I'll be able to shoot the reaction videos and... you know, there won't be any stuttering or anything like that. But the reason why the stream's not been running well is because there's a service outage. I'll be honest with you, I don't even have any internet. So this here is an old band I'm actually using in order to stream the live stream. And that really sucks. Hopefully I'll be able to figure something else out. But till then, wah, wah, wah. I need to go holler at Janoy. He's been down a lot lately. Really has. That piss and scat stuff was getting me marked as 18 plus. Now my videos are naturally going to be limited, but once it gets marked 18 plus, you know, you got to be logged into Google and registered in order to actually view the videos. Now, there's a lot of people that don't have Google. Even if they have Google, they don't want Google having all their information. Which Frank Tofano video are you talking about? that's not what it means, KCB. Let me actually show you. Give me just a minute. Because there's one I couldn't actually take out. And I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let's go to which live stream? And I'm gonna highlight this. All right, hang tight. So, it's this one right here. So let's pull this out. You see this here? That's age restricted. And what that means, we've detected a combination of automated systems and human resources to detect violations of advertiser-friendly content. But the age restriction, give me just a minute, where's the other one? It's supposed to show another notice, but whenever a video gets age restricted like this one here, it means that, you know, a lot of people can't actually see the video. But that's what age restriction means. And believe me, it sucks. And you get all sorts of warnings and stuff like that from the powers that be. I'm already in enough trouble already with Google. Google's actually suspended one of my main accounts, so I don't even... So that's a serious... I'm going to have a serious dump in revenue this month, but that's the way it is. Well, remember, KCB, I do the channel for fun, you know. I only have over 3,000 subscribers, you know. I definitely can't depend on donations for, you know, paying the bills. This isn't a vegan gains channel. What makes money for me, mainly, is the business I run, the e-commerce sites and stuff. I need to throw the kitchen sink in for up. Yeah, I go and do that. You know, you end up with people. You end up like Nick Trigili and the rest of those people. You know. No, KCB, I got a much better idea. Like I said, once I start I'm gonna grow the business site more, and then that way I can. You know, because that channel will be a lot easier to build up. Plus, I won't get all these monetizations. Plus, here's the thing. When you do a finance video on YouTube, it actually pays more than one of my comedy reviews. You know? Yeah, that's right, Lamar. The real life, you know, going to work and stuff, you know. Of course, now that I got the router, I can actually go back to work at Verizon, in fact, now that they changed the rules, but I'm going to go probably take something else up, to be honest with you. Probably another work-at-home situation. That way I could still do my live streams. I told you to peacock on here and you come subtile. What in the world are you talking about? Again. Reminds me of that story with, you You guys ever heard of a wrestler named Terry Taylor? You know, he was really big in WCW, but when he went to the WWF, he started acting like he was a big shot. That's why they stuck him with the gimmick, the Red Rooster, you know, because he was always... he was basically a cock, so... But unless you're talking about something else here. What is that anyway? Doesn't make much sense. Subtile? I'm not subtile. I mean, I play some pretty good minty videos and stuff. I mean, like I said, I can go and pick out some good stuff if you want. So, I mean, here, why don't I go pick out one of my taster's choice? And this is the thing there, KCB. I got a number of videos that I can actually play, but like I said, on my live stream react videos, I react to whatever actually comes. So, with that being said, you get a mixture of stuff that's good and some stuff that's pretty bad, you know? I mean, people, not only that, you get also people that like content, that like a certain person, and then somebody else doesn't. Because every single time, if I play Wes Watson for someone's going to complain about it, you know? And then that person posts a video and that other person complains. I mean, it's a ring around the mulberry bush, to be honest with you. KCB, I'm not going to curate an image. I'm just going to be myself, you know. If you're not, I'm going to either be myself or just fuck it, I ain't going to do it at all, you know. It's like lying and stuff like that, you know. So let me give you a little example here. So we'll play a Wes Watson video here.
You guys heard it from me first. I said it first. Love ain't lies. You guys don't get it? If you make your people compromise their integrity and lie to you, because you're at such a chosen. See what I said? Chosen.
You see how crazy this person sounds? Now, some people like this guy, other people don't, you know. He's beginning to somewhat grow on me, but he's a very angry individual.
You're at such a chosen low level that they can't respect you. You're a piece of shit. Do you understand this? If you slack and bring such a shitty offering of an individual to your kids, to your wife, to your family, to your people, you are forcing them to compromise their integrity and fucking lie to you. Do you get that? Your selfishness has made their character flawed. Nobody should have to fucking lie to you to protect your little feelers. Do you fucking get it? It pisses me off so bad. Why would you not just level up so that you know you're loved, so that you know...
See, there's a reason why I'm going to be playing this here, and you'll see in just a minute.
You're respected, so that you know they're attracted to you. You know your wife or your chick's attracted to you. You know your people love and respect you. Because the fact is, motherfucker, if you don't love and respect you, nobody else will. It starts with you. And if you're trashing yourself with alcohol, if you're fucking overeating, trashing your body, hating yourself, how the fuck do you think that they're going to love and respect you if all your actions are disrespectful to self and of someone who has no love for self? You guys just don't get it. You think you can still love yourself and trash yourself. The thing is that's what you know. You know that to be an acceptable habit. It's not. You are not bringing the best version of yourself to your people when you're a drunk, when you're a drug addict, when you're out of shape, when you're broke. All these fucking things are proof that you don't give a fuck about yourself.
You see, I'm only playing this because I want you to see what happens, because he's dropping a lot of F-bombs. So after I finish playing this, we're gonna, well, you'll see.
Work at the highest level, because if you did, you you wouldn't be broke. If you did, you wouldn't be overweight. If you did, you wouldn't have to drink. If you did, you wouldn't use drugs, motherfucker. This is the reality. Because I was all that. And I realized when I solved all those issues, I became such a different motherfucker that I loved myself so much that everybody saw the version of me that I saw. Life's a mirror, it's not a fucking window. You look in the mirror and what you see is what other people see. That's why so many people are so fucked. They don't give a fuck. They don't realize your frequency is what you frequently see. These acts that your conscience tells you to, these acts that your conscience is telling you, is calling you to commit each day. These workouts, eat better, drop the devices. There's no way any of you motherfuckers, there's no way your guys' conscience ain't telling you to drop devices. So fuck you if you're gonna lie. There's no way that any of your guys' conscience isn't telling you to just
A lot of F-bombs. A lot of F-bombs.
so you feel better. Even if you look good already, it's telling you to eat cleaner so you feel better. Because we feel like shit when we eat like shit. Doesn't fucking matter. There's no way all you guys aren't being told to work out. There's no fucking way that your conscience ain't telling you that. It may be telling you that at a lesser degree than me, because your belief around it's minuscule, but it's telling you to at least do these things. I know it. I'm fucking human. We're all tapping in to the same messages that wash over the earth. It's a collective whole. We operate from a collective consciousness. The same message, just perceived from different states of consciousness is what's taking place. And you're trying to say no. You're trying to be like, fuck you, I don't want to listen. And that's why nothing will go your way. You're actually being guided. You're actually being guided from above to become a vessel.
You know, he sort of reminds me of, what's the name of that guy with another beer? Tommaso Ciampa. That's what he reminds me of. Although he's a lot bigger than Tommaso Ciampa.
Vessel of change below. The only way whoever created us can make change below is to change us both one-on-one and have us go do the bidding. Who are you? Are you the prophet you're being called to be? You're supposed to be. I know prophet seems religious. It's really the universe. It's God. It's whoever created us, whatever created us, guiding us to our best life. It has nothing to do with some bullshit. It has everything to do with your people, your life, how you feel, what you think, what you do, how you operate. It's the best, you guys. Please listen to your conscience. A real teacher, a real guide, a real mentor doesn't tell you what to see. I'm not going to tell you what to see, but I'm going to show you where to look. You're going to look right in your fucking chest. And whatever that voice tells you, you're going to do from now on. If you want to feel better, listen to me. I have everything. I've operated perfectly today, so I feel perfect. Does that mean everything's going to work out? No, but it's preparing me for it. If it doesn't, shit happens all the time. We have to be fucking prepared, because life is coming. For damn sure, life is coming your way. And you have to be prepared for when it fucking comes.
It's almost like apocalyptics now there. So I'm not sure, KCB. You know, a lot of people in the UK asked me to do the show, you know, and stuff. But you know, I'm gonna do a 5 p.m. show anyway. So I mean, if they show up, that's fine. If not, you know, maybe I could change it over to the 5 p.m. show. Not for sure.
Someone's coming to my gate, and I have to let him in the fucking gate.
I mean, he even says fucking gate, you know. You just say gate. You don't need to add an F-bomb along with it, you know. Everything, F-bomb, F-bomb, F-bomb here, F-bomb there, F-bomb here, you know.
I really think it's a new car being dropped off. But who gives a fuck? You know how many times I've had new Rolls Royces dropped off? I don't care. You guys, I don't care. It doesn't change my life. But want to know what it does? It doesn't not make my day better. Having nice shit does make your day better. But being a shitty person ruins your day, regardless of what's there. So yes, get stuff, but mainly change you. There's those fucking idiots who say, hey Wes, it's not all about money. I had all the money, I was still miserable. Yeah, you were still miserable because you were there, you stupid motherfucker. You were the problem. You were the problem in that situation. It wasn't the stuff. A great man with stuff is only greater. A dipshit who thinks the stuff will change who he is and how he feels is still a fucking dipshit. I tell him, you were still there, stupid. When you have a personal development process that makes you whole, that makes you a great mother.
Yeah, he is putting people over. I mean, but it's just a giant F-bomb infomercial. Every single video that he does is like an infomercial.
Motherfucker, this stuff is only intensifies who you are. Average inspires nobody. Love you guys. You guys are all listening so well. I care. I even go in those comments sometimes when you see me going and talking shit back to the people, and I message them. I'm like, what are you doing? They're like, fuck you. I'm like, no. What are you doing? That's how a man operates? They're like, who the fuck are you to tell me? I'm like, no. Why, though? I'll break them down. They'll always admit, hey, I've been drinking right now. Or, hey, I'm just hating. Or, hey, I was just trying to be funny. It's just stupid. Do you want to be a clown? Do you want to be a drunk? Do you want to be a hater? No. Love you guys. I'm here. You can DM me on Instagram anytime. Whatever you're going through. I have a program that starts from $299 to $40,000. However you want to work.
See? And that, my friends, is the infomercial. I got programs from... You see what I'm talking about? Everything that he says is an infomercial.
Do anything for you guys. I live here. I don't do shit. I only do this. Love you guys so much. Let's go!
Let's not go. Ugh. I swear. Oh boy. But I will say, folks, it's been one heck of a day. I mean, tomorrow, chances are probably someone will want me to review one of Sam Sulik's videos, and can't help that. You know, there's really nothing much I can do about that. You know, there really isn't. But I mean, that's the thing. Sam Sulik is so popular. So popular. What just happened? Yeah. Whoops. Okay. Well, KCB, what makes people lose their mind over him is that he's pretty much like Dallas McCarver. He's one of those corn-fed peoples, you know, and stuff. I mean, people like him, you know. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, that's the law of attraction, you know. Generally speaking, you're going to be very popular if you have a certain look, if you have a certain attitude, if you have a certain personality, you know. It's like the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. Well, KCB, physique only gets you so far. You know, what attracts people to Sam Sulik is far beyond any physique. If he was a scrawny 98-pound weakling, people would still like the guy because he has a good personality, you know. Personality gets you in a number of directions, actually. It really does. That is a possibility. He has a Jay Cutler type physique, so he probably will end up getting pretty blocky. But, you know, there's not really much of anything you can do about it, you know. Yeah, I remember him, KCB. I remember him. Yeah, but people lose their mind over. I mean, I don't really. There's nothing wrong really with people liking someone for Sam Sulik, but like I said, his personality sells. Oh, he's definitely going to compete. I mean, Fuad's going to make him compete. I mean, that's just going to happen, folks. I guarantee he's going to compete. Non-negotiable. Well, Lamar, I mean, teams have always been doing roids and bodybuilding. I mean, look at Bob Ciccarello. You know, you think he got that? You think he got that physique at 18 and 16 by taking Flintstone vitamins? You know, I think anyone that's started bodybuilding early has already taken gear. That's the whole thing. He doesn't even try to. He doesn't even have to try making money online. People just like him, you know. They like his personality. They like his easygoing behavior and everything. Sometimes that's all it really takes, you know. Everyone has their clique. I mean, I'm sure people watch me because of the advice I give or so forth, but look, I mean, let's put it this way. I'm not going to win any beauty pageants or anything like that. So, generally speaking, and not only that, because of my politics, I'm definitely not going to track the LGBTQ crowd or anything like that. It makes it really, that's another thing, KCB. Here's the thing. If I made this channel into an LGBTQ channel and I talked about, you know, gay and lesbian values and stuff as a gay person, I probably have 50 to 100,000 subscribers. You want to know why? Because I'm a good speaker, you know, and there's a bigger market, you know. When it comes to fellow piss troopers, I'm sorry, we're the proud and the few. We're like Marines, you know. You have to remember this is a piss trooper channel, so there's only so much piss that can go around. You're not going to get $100,000. You're not going to get 100,000 subscribers, you know, for the most part. I mean, Big Lenny, he has a large subscriber list, but he's not even close to, you know, having that amount. I think and in terms of subscribers, I think Big Lenny comes first, then Jay, then actually comes me, actually, in terms of the number of subscribers. So, being in third place, I don't think I'm doing really too bad, you know. I could be wrong, so. But I have a very small demographic, which I fully understand. And that's why I have my other AI sites, they're building a bunch of subscribers, you know. And that's why I'm doing the background. I'm going to do more business sites. YouTube pays more for the videos, and, you know, it will definitely get me more subscribers. But, you know, as far as this channel is concerned and my live streams, this is a Piss Trooper live stream. This is pretty much a Piss Trooper channel, you know. And believe me, but yeah, it's really all about demographics. Hey, Angel, what's up, man? Well, his leg is actually healing up pretty good. He just needs to take better care of himself. If he does that, you know, he'll be perfectly fine. So. If I'm him, I wouldn't give any bodybuilding. Well, KCB, he's working with Fuad. Fuad's gonna make him compete. He's a sponsored athlete. He's gonna have to compete. You know, you're gonna see him on stage. Oh, Lamar, this has always been a Piss Trooper channel. I mean, if you want to know how I originally met Janoy, it was right around the time I was working with Blackstone Labs, you know, and stuff, so. I mean, I've never met any of them in person, but eventually I will. And it'll probably happen when I go visit the Redcon 1 facility. But yeah, I knew Genova. I never heard of a Genova until I started working with Blackstone when Aaron and PJ decided to set out on their own and start their own company. I remember it was like 2 a.m. in the morning. Aaron's up there texting me. He's like, hey Vince. I'm like, what's up, eh? You know. And this was at the time before he blew big, you know. I don't really speak to Aaron that much anymore. You know, he's a very wealthy guy. He's a multi-millionaire and stuff like that. It's a different wealth class. But, you know, he contacts me at 2 a.m. in the morning. He's like, hey, Vince. I'm like, what? Guess what? Started my own company with PJ and them. We bought Blackstone from Robert, you know. I'm like, that's like, really? They literally had all the supplements in PJ's second room. That big pink-ass room. Showed me the room, too. It's piled up with Blackstone products in a little fucking pink room. It was funny as hell. Well, KCB, the free samples used to be really good at shows. They used to really be. Now they're kind of stingy with them nowadays, which doesn't make any sense, you know. Getting a booth at, you know, the Arnold or the Olympia, that's going to run like $20,000 or $30,000. And then the booth setup's going to be maybe another 20 or 30. And then you got people to play. Why are you going to be stingy on some crummy 50-cent bars? Just make some little tiny-ass samples and give them out, you know. I don't know why but a lot of these expos, they're now stingy on free stuff. They really are. Either that or they'll make you do a contest or so forth in order to actually get their little free sample. Yeah, me and Greg are on good terms. We've never had any particular issues. It didn't start out right. It's just that whenever MD, Muscular Development, where Greg was working at, when MD started their forum, all of us on Get Big went and started trashing him and everybody else. I mean, we went full blown on that forum. Let me see if I can find that, actually. Hold on a minute. I'm sure it's still in there. Hold on, let me see if I can. Greg would say the Zodiac Killer seemed like a good guy. Zodiac Killer is dead. He was probably the Unabomber. That's who I think it was. I mean, he operated in the same area and same region. All right, Lamar, you have a good workout there. can't seem to find it. I really can't. That's kind of weird. It pulls up freaking Herbalife for some reason or another. I don't know. Romano said he shut you down immediately when you came on RX Muscle. He said all it took was him saying sorry and that you were shut down. Yeah, we got canned pretty quickly. When me, True Adonis, and everybody else, there was another guy called Danielson, and there was one person that stuck their nose in the business, and I went and called them out for doing softcore Kali muscle style porn. You know, they called him Baby Beef. What was the guy's name? Let's see. Oh no, I don't want to pull that up here. Ew. I can't remember the guy's name actually. But his name was like Baby Beef or something. But then I started showing a bunch of pictures of him on the MD forums. But what Romano is probably talking about is Anabolic Society. Now those guys was pretty horrible to Romano. I mean, they were quite horrible to him, you know. Well, KCB, I think Ted Kaczynski was a Zodiac. That's my opinion, but there's no telling who it is because the guy, whoever it is, whether it's Ted or not, he's obviously dead. My voice is doubling up. Should be using my microphone. Let's see. Yeah, I got the right microphone on. It's not a matter of being invited back to RX Muscle. I've not extended out any invitations whatsoever. I've not asked. I'm sure if I asked Dave if I wanted to come back on MD, he'll let me. But right now, I'm pretty busy right now doing my own thing, you know. I want to promote my business, my channel, and my dealings. I don't want to so much as promote someone else, you know. I mean, I've had companies that wanted to sponsor the show and run supplement ads during the middle of it and pay me a couple $100 a month. I don't want to do that, you know. You know, I got my business here. It's not going great this month, but it's still going, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. He made a cameo in Albany. But KCB, whoever it was, he's dead. You know, that person has to be dead by now. I mean, you're talking about freaking. I mean, if he isn't dead, he's gonna wish that he was dead. You know, because he has to be at a very advanced age, at least 80 or 90 years old. Well, Angel, there's a couple of issues with that. It's a double-edged sword. You know, it really is. And not only that, I also have to find the time itself. But I've been on RX Muscle for many years. You know, I've been on the podcast, and I've been on 2 of the RX Muscle shows. You know, I didn't gain any viewers or subscribers from it. If I was going to collab with anyone, it'd be someone like Big Lenny or Dale or Brad or so forth, you know. Well, who knows? There's no telling what happened to him. Oh boy. But it is possible that he did die in the 90s. He could have died in the 80s, 2000s, you know. One thing's for sure, he definitely isn't going to be looking too good. He's not at the swordfish neither. Wonder where my British fans are at anyway. Well, Angel, I think that his eye injury is real, but I think he's over exaggerating as far as actually losing his eye. You know, I think that's a big exaggeration. And we know people like that. We do. He got banned and was streaming on Kick. But he's back now. He streamed last night. He's going to stream again tonight as well. Because my week has been so stressful and no money has came in, I may as well go and spend more. And I'm going to go out as soon as I go ahead and take care of business, you know, and stuff. Would I be able to own a cap and ball? Yeah, I can own one. But I have my pepper ball gun now that can shoot steel shots, so that's going to be a whole lot better. Anyway, if I use that instead, so I don't need a muzzle. I got a hell of a pepper ball gun. I can put pepper balls in it, I can put blanks, and I can put steel shot in it. It's freaking cool. Well, what happens, KCB, is here's the thing. Let's say you get a strike. You're banned for 7 days, and after a certain period of time, it drops back to a warning. You know, you get a second strike, you're out for 30 days. You know, after the 30 days, you know, after a period of time, it drops right back to a warning. You know, what really kills channels is when you get like 3 in a row after, you know, screwing up and everything. That's how Trigilli lost his channel, and then he tried to put it back on. I'm not sure who reported him. But he got banned for avoidance. Because once you get banned from YouTube, you can't come back literally. You cannot come back at all. But what happened was Richard's channel was indeed banned actually at one time. But then he signed up with a YouTube marketing company. So they actually take some of his revenue from his channel. The only problem is that they have no way of accessing his donations. They can only take the number of views that he actually has. So that's why if you notice that as soon as his stream is done, it's locked into a membership, which means they're not really collecting much of anything. Hey Joe, what do you know? Welcome to the Vince Goodrum Show. KCB, I have the ultimate self-defense weapon that's better than the blunderbuss. That shoots at a higher capacity than the blunderbuss. It's, in my opinion, honestly, it's better than having a gun. It really is. No, I would show it up here, but nah, I don't feel like getting up. But actually, I showed it before on another live stream. Yeah, you know, you're kind of right. Where are the people from the UK anyway? They're the ones that wanted me to, you know, start streaming at 5 o'clock because they were always missing the show. But I mean, that's okay. This is my Q&A anyway, so if no one comes in, I can no, pretty much work while answering questions anyway. But it's very disappointing, you know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Very disappointing. But I'm not gonna cancel the show. I may remove the UK branding from it, you know. Yeah, the UK is really screwed up when it comes to. I mean, they don't allow you to really own fucking anything there. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I don't know how they operate like that. But I mean, the thing about it is the UK does have a lot less violence than we do. Whoops. Maybe I'll do this instead. Hey, Ninja, what's up? Just doing the usual midnight Run UK. So feel free to ask me anything. Isn't Canada somewhat part of the British Commonwealth? I'm not for sure. Or is it just certain parts? I mean, nobody gets killed more than nobody kills more than anyone in the U.S. Oh, just at work? Okay. Technically, I'm working too, so. But I mean, ultimately, there's just going to be violent crime everywhere. I don't know what I don't know what I would hate more, getting shot or getting stabbed. You know. I mean, you have a burning sensation. You see, I've never been shot. I've been stabbed. Never been shot. Getting stabbed didn't feel too good. So. It would still be better to probably get stabbed than shot. Oh boy. You know, I got Jewish friends and I got Muslim friends and stuff like that. Here's my whole thing. Hamas attacked. They made a surprise attack. They're chopping babies' heads off. So just like Grizzly say, they gonna get what they gonna get. You know. I mean, Israel has practically all the weapons, so they can seriously fuck them up pretty bad. You know. And I think what's gonna happen is. It's going to be some real open season stuff. Now, I've been bit before. Getting stabbed is worse than getting bit. That's my opinion of it. And that's because I've been stabbed. Well, I played 2 videos, Ben, but this is my Q&A live stream. We usually do react videos tomorrow. Oh, I appreciate it. It's just for, I gotta go take care of some business later on. But we reacted to 2 videos. We reacted to a Wes Watson video. Yeah, nobody didn't, Scatman, it didn't send out any notifications for some reason. It's been doing that a lot lately. I mean, do you guys want me to do a reaction video, or? I do have some Taster's Choice while I'm here, so let's see what we got.
Especially amongst the chess crew. Like when I was in Gerard unit, there was Sincere, Mr. Me, the nigga from Haiti, Jude, that nigga out of Virginia, Goosey, who else? Ice.
Thanks, Scatman.
Law. So it was about.
You want me to play a Tefano video? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Frank Tefano. I need to test the stream anyway for tomorrow, so. And we'll play this one. We'll just do one, folks, but feel free to ask me other questions while we're doing it.
What's up? How are you guys today? We're going to do a quick day of eating because honestly, after still not being able to afford an assistant and doing YouTube for 7 years, I'm tired of being in front of the camera every day, but we'll just be in front of the camera for less of a period of time. I'm thinking Korea now, guys. I'm thinking I get a flight to Seoul, Korea. We drive like 2-3 hours out into the country, and we find a tall Korean farm girl to tie me up in her barn.
You see how crazy this guy sounds? I mean, where does he get this type of imagination? It's almost bad as my cousin's imagination, where he's thinking about all these violent things. This guy, he wants to get tied up in a barn by some woman. He wants to be dominated by one. It's disgusting.
That's where my brain's at today. However, we have prepared breakfast, so let me show you guys what's up. So our pancake experiments have been going well. I will do a recipe for you guys tomorrow on the oat pancakes. Iberico pork breakfast sausage that we've been having as our source of protein in the morning. Honestly, I usually do 1.5. Even 1 is okay. Sometimes I can't finish the 2 whole sausages, but you know, we did sell out of the fatty sausages on Frankie's Strange Meat, so now we only have the lean breakfast sausage and the lean plain sausage, which are a bit more expensive because the lean
That is possible. KCB could have meant that. So
meat is expensive, but maybe we'll have them back in a month or 2 for you guys. So we have our high quality protein, amino acids. We have our high quality starch and fiber, feed the gut bacteria, detox the liver. Some apple left over last night, just a little treat at the end. We are back on the water keeper grind as usual. I just make it plain for myself, and I dilute it with equal parts water. You know, so when you guys go on the foods website and see, oh, the water kefir is $11. Well, it's so potent, you do half water kefir, half water.
So you're spending about $5 basically for practically 1 serving. That's real smart.
And that's what I usually do. I can't do the water kefir straight up with the meal. The water kefir grains are in the fridge. I gotta grab those. We're gonna wrap the meal up with a little bit of mastic on, keep things moving. I will be taking 2 magnesium capsules and 1 zinc capsule with breakfast, and just a little bit of vitamin K2. These are my go-to lately. The K2, zinc, and magnesium. And we're gonna have a few tablespoons of water kefir grains with the meal as well. I keep these in the fridge just so I don't have to feed them and to keep the flies off of them. Yeah, so nice balanced meal for liver detox, keeping things moving, everything's good. And I gotta.
What is it with all these liver detox things, and stuff? Just try not to drink too much alcohol. Despite what most of you guys think, I don't really drink much alcohol. Or if I drink maybe 1 or 2 glasses, I make sure I have plenty of water with it. Frank can't handle 2 sausages. Oh boy, no, he's not good looking.
Go do a few hours of work today, and we'll come home and we'll show you guys something a little different for lunch. Everything you guys see in this video can be found on frank-stefano.com. All the highest quality, yet affordable foods, and you're supporting a local business that only puts money back into the business. Hasn't paid himself in 4 years, so go figure. I'll see you guys for lunch. All right, guys, we're home for lunch, and I'm going to try to act somewhat sane. I've just found out I might have been scammed about $5,000 in packaging material, but we'll.
I've already made a video, guys, on not purchasing anything from China, or being very careful. But once again, he tries to get away with some cheap China stuff, You're not seeing my smoked sausage there, Saki. You're not seeing the old Carolina kielbasa. Nope. Yeah, his tattoo is so dumb. But he's gonna have to live with it now, or get it. I say he should get some just laser that thing off. It's just stupid.
Save that for the vlog next week. But my enthusiasm the rest of today is going to be drastically different than this morning. So before I left for work, I took out the rice and pork I had left over from yesterday's lunch. So yesterday I had to go over early in the morning to cut up some beef. So I didn't have time to make any bread the past few days, so I just popped some rice in the rice cooker. This was what's left over. We got some Iberico pork loin steaks. I'm probably just going to put all of this in the pan, heat it up. I mean, this is too much rice. Probably like 2/3 of the rice and the pork, and that's a pretty good ratio for me of carbs to protein. However, this meal is low in fiber, so it's okay if it's in the middle of the day. It's not the end. Before bed, I would definitely do pork and fiber to the meal in some way. But since we are having, plenty of water kefir, I'll grab a fresh bottle out of the fridge, and we're also going to have.
That has got to be expensive. Really expensive. Well, Saki, I just sell grocery items. I have a major supplier. They're fairly decent. That website's actually my main moneymaker now, besides the budget medical supply one. So the only downside is it's very difficult to run. But it's no different than my other business sites. I'm going to concentrate more on affiliate sites because Google's just suspending practically all of my sites. Either that or find new advertising. But Lord have mercy, they've been gouging my eyeballs out.
The water kefir grains. I just cover everything with a towel so the flies don't get to it. It warmed up a little bit here in PA this week, so flies are back. But we'll have plenty of water kefir and water kefir grains to make sure that rice is getting digested. This is the new product. You guys might have seen the short yesterday. Natural collagen. I'll just show you guys. You know how most collagen powders are white. This is unprocessed grass-fed beef collagen. So that's on organsupplements.com if you guys want to try it out. Personally, I don't have a need for it because I have the collagen bone broth every day, which is from frankie'sstrangemeat.com. But the popularity of collagen supplements and me coming across this, I did not seek this out. I found it by chance.
The vast majority of my traffic is from Google Ads. That and proper SEO will give you some good organic traffic as well.
Some other stuff.
So it's a combination of both.
But that's what we have for you guys. Cool little product. But yeah, back to my lunch. We're gonna have the pork, the rice. I gotta cut up a fresh apple as well. This has been sitting around a little too long. This is like a really plain, basic liver detox lunch, and something that I feel a lot more comfortable with and enjoy more. But you know, it is a little plain, it is a little bland. However, you know, when I'm working myself like half to death, and I'm like starving, I don't care about how the food tastes. When I'm a bit more relaxed and I have like a somewhat normal work schedule, you know, I enjoy having the bread and making the food taste good and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, this will be fine. Oh, the pancake mix this morning we had, it was next to my sourdough starter for like 2 days, so it ended up getting sour. So I didn't enjoy the I told you guys in like the last day of eating, I don't like sourdough pancakes. They're like, it's not sweet, it's sour stuff. I want to have cake for breakfast.
It's just plain disgusting.
But I'm gonna have to remake that with because I'm not eating that again. That's gross. It's gross. It's gross. I'll see you guys for dinner. All right, guys. So I'm like completely disgusted with this business situation. I'm sick to my stomach, so I'm not eating dinner. If it was up to me, if I could actually sleep when I didn't eat, I probably wouldn't eat for about a week. So I'm just gonna show you guys what I was gonna have. So we got the udon noodles here. In the fridge we have.
That's a pretty clean fridge. Cleaner than mine, actually. But what the hell does he have in those bags?
I have two purees. One is our typical white bean puree, which is, you guys can't really see it with the lighting in here. It's just, you know, beige puree, the white cannellini beans with the organic artichokes and some organic onions and garlic mixed in there. And I also have something new that I've been doing. This is just homemade cream of mushroom puree. That I'll do half of that with half of that. Adds, you know, nice mushroom complex flavor. And then over here is just some Iberico pork tenderloin that I was going to have for the protein in the noodles. So
He's got blood leaking from it. You need to wrap that a little bit better. Yeah, it's going to cross-contaminate. It's just real negligence.
You know, just a big bowl with the purees added it with the pork tenderloin, nice bowl of tasty pasta. And then on the table for dinner, we do the masticum with the meal. And the difference is I do a little less water kefir with dinner. So instead of having, you know, most of the bottle as I do with the other meals, I have maybe like 60% of the bottle, but that's really it. And then of course just the 100% apple. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you for joining me. I mean, this whole situation today is a pretty good example of how all these years of me doing my business has been. You know, it's very hard to kind of, you know, maintain your composure.
Yeah, whatever. Ugh. Moron. Alright, so that was a Frank Tofano video. Oh boy. But I mean, you have to consider, KCB, someone that eats old rotten meat is not going to really worry too much about cross-contamination. The only reason why his body is probably already used to eating that stuff, so he's probably not going to get sick anyway. Well, Ben, we're not doing reaction videos tonight. We'll do that tomorrow. I just happened to just play the Frank Tofano just for... The truth is I needed to test out the stream itself. Especially when the traffic is super high at this time of day. So, actually is running pretty good for this time of day. So, I feel better about it. It definitely isn't a PowerPoint slide. Oh, God. Let's see what you got here. Ben, I can't play this. This is this thing is super copyrighted. You can't play. I can't play something like this. That right. Playing that video would be even worse than Richard playing that Plan 9 from outer space. I'd be gone for a week. Sorry, no tortilla. But don't worry, I'm gonna get something set up eventually. I may even start streaming on Rumble, and then I'll have the freedom to stream whatever the hell I want. Yeah, there's a copyright on it, trust me. Ben, if you've never ran a YouTube channel or anything like that, if I started playing that, what happens is it's gonna interrupt the stream anyway, and then I get a community strike. But it can't be played, so don't try to convince me otherwise. There's a video of Tefano on X-Hamster. I've actually seen it. Quite disgusting. And it almost seems as though he's done prostitution before. I mean, I kid you not, I think he's actually done prostitution before. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'll probably try to stream on Kick or so forth. But I need to ask around their general... Well, I guess it wouldn't really matter if I streamed on Kick. I could stream whole movies and shit, in fact. I mean, what's the worst can happen? I can get kicked off Kick. But you guys notice that the channel has actually changed a bunch. In terms of, I finally figured out, I took one of those classes on how to actually run this OBS studio stuff, so I'm real excited about the videos and stuff that I will be doing, so it's going to be awesome. But yeah, I think Kick will be a pretty good idea. I mean, Lord knows I'm going to need to do something else. Eventually, I'm going to end up playing probably something that's going to be a strike anyway. And honestly, I'm tired of playing by YouTube's rules. Google has been really, I'm going to be honest, folks, Google's been really screwing me around lately. And I mean, really screwing me around. It's not even funny. Well, that doesn't surprise me one bit that the visuals will be better. Boy, y'all guys really want me to review videos. Eh. Since we don't got any Brits in, I'll go ahead and check out and see what you guys got.
I come and jump on my IG, getting a tan before I go to the gym. I'm in my grandma's pool. It's beautiful. Check it out. Beautiful pool, man. Thought I'd just come on here and hop on here and show you guys the pool. Palm trees. Paradise, man.
So many places in Delray Beach that you can sit and lie around. I prefer leather straps on my watches. They're a lot easier for me to put on.
Thought I'd come on here. I'm at my grandma's pool. Boom, baby. Paradise, bro. Pool is sick, man. Let me show you. That's the pool, guys. So I'm at the pool right now.
Now, be nice, folks. Be
At
nice.
the pool, man. Resting for the gym. Nothing like a good dip in the pool. Alright guys, while I get...
Well, that was fun. It was a long time ago. Back in the old Genova days there, that's for sure. I'm not big on toes or anything. I mean, I'm not a toe person.
In the studio this morning, one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for...
Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are...
It's not something you want to ask somebody.
We bring in the studio this morning one of the gay rights activists, Mr. Should I call you Mr? Pepe Julian Onzima. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for...
Good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender, and you're a gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you? Now, we're looking at the raging debate. You're a gay rights activist. Why should someone be gay? You're having a girlfriend.
Yes.
Do you perform the natural obligations
Uh, I'm not sexually active right now.
So what are
By
you doing with
choice.
this lady?
By choice.
By choice.
I've just not. I've chosen not to engage.
Doesn't that make you gay?
What do you mean? Doesn't that make me gay? I am male and attracted to a female.
So who is gay?
This is why I don't like these African countries, because you go and ask someone whether they're gay or not. You know, you've seen what happened in Uganda and all these other countries where they're giving people the death penalty for being gay, amongst other things. And people always try to tell me, "Go on, Vince, move back to the motherland." Fuck that. I'm not going back to the motherland. Nope, whatsoever. No motherland, folks. I just wouldn't be there, Ben. I wouldn't be in that interview. And the Lord knows I wouldn't want to be in the country whatsoever. They can kiss my black ass, you know, and stuff, you know. I'm not going to be in the country whatsoever. Would I throw hands? I wouldn't be there, Ben. I'm not going to Africa for no reason. The only place in Africa I would go is in South Africa. That's it. There is no Uganda pride. They're going to hang people. That's the whole thing about... I got some Muslim friends... But, I mean, their favorite pastime is throwing gay people off buildings and stuff. I mean, the Jews don't do that. That's why I hang out with the Jews, you know, and stuff, you know. I got a lot of Jewish friends, you know. A Jewish guy sold me my first computer and stuff like that, you know. Jews has always done pretty good for me, you know. Not so much the Muzzies or anything. I've not seen that clip before ever, so. I'm not going back to no motherland. I was born in America. I was born in North Carolina. I was born in the South, you know. I have no desire whatsoever to go back to the motherland, you know. That's like asking you guys to go back to freaking Europe, you know, and stuff. Would you want to go back to Europe? I mean, the most of them have no teeth. You wouldn't have no guns. You know, you'd be running around with a knife and let people just zip you. Because here's the thing, folks. When you live in a country with no guns, you know, criminals are not going to follow those rules. So basically, you're running around with no weapons or anything. They don't even let you have brass knuckles or anything like that. It's about the same in, I think, New York and California and stuff, you know. All sorts of weird laws. They make no sense whatsoever. How many times does Sean G stream? I mean, he streamed about 7 hours ago, and then he just streamed recently, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't mind living in Johannesburg, Scatman, but I'm not going to, but in South Africa, but I wouldn't go anywhere else in Africa. You know, fuck Africa, you know. Fuck those niggas that up there be wanting to put the death penalty on gay people, man. I'm not going over there. That's why they live in shit anyway. I mean, the country's shit. They live in shit, you know. Fuck them. Well, Uganda, Ben, is the Uganda of the world. Don't say Rhodesia. Come on, man. Scatman, don't say that. We had a mass murderer down here in South Carolina all because of that Rhodesia shit, you know. He went into a church and killed like 10 people, you know. Ben, I would get blasted the minute I set foot off the airplane. Oh, I definitely wouldn't go to Iran. I wouldn't go to Iran. I wouldn't go to Dubai. I wouldn't go to Saudi Arabia. I'm not going to any of these Arab places. I mean, I would go to Israel, but not right now. The weather's not looking too good, you know. Just keeping it real and telling it to you like it is, you know. It's raining bombs there, you know, and shit. I swear one thing, Israel, with all those weapons and stuff, they gonna fuck up the place. That's for sure. I don't even know why they even did that sneak attack, knowing that they had all this stuff. Because the only people that's going to suffer is those Palestinian citizens. But, you know, it's kind of funny how they just go and make a phone call saying, excuse me, you got 1 minute to get out of the building because we're going to blow your shit up, you know. Can you imagine getting a phone call like that? That's worse than getting a telemarketing call. Ring, 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 ring. Hello? 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 Yes, this is the Israel Army. You got 1 minute to leave, you know. We're gonna blow your shit up, okay? Have a lovely day. Click. Next thing you know, boom! Shit blown up. What can you do? They are going to literally blow up every single building in the Gaza Strip. Hey, Clint, what's up? Yeah, I'm cool with everybody, you know. I don't care who they are. I ain't going to no Ethiopia. Hell with those people, too. Now, I do business with some people in Africa, but I still ain't going to go over there. I'll take their money any day. I'll take your money. You won't see my black ass over there, you know, period. Non-negotiable, you know. Well, you go ahead and go over there and tell me what it's like. I'm still staying out of Africa, you know. Yeah, it's illegal to do a lot of things in Africa, but just, folks, if I'm going to go anywhere, I'm going to go to Canada, I'm going to go to Mexico, I'll go to Europe, I'll go to Spain. I sure as hell ain't going to no damn Africa. Hell no. If I'm going to go anywhere in Africa, it'd be South Africa. But even I'm a little afraid of even going there, you know. I'm just telling you that right now. Even I'm afraid to go there. I mean, they're freaking crazy over there, you know, literally. People are free to promote whatever they want on, you know, I don't go and ban people or anything like that. Banning people, for the most part, is just a waste of time because they're going to set up another account anyway. Visit Sassy, mean that crackhead? You know, she pissed me off last time about this Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. I mean, this is a crackhead that's telling me this stuff, you know. It's also a cup of coffee, not crack cocaine, you know. Yeah, Sassy pissed me off last time because we was on the Pietaro show and she was up there talking all this ish, you know, and stuff. And I don't know why she's a fucking crackhead, you know? I got no love for crackheads. You know? She can go and smoke her crack and be happy with the crack, you know? I'm just saying, you know, we ain't gonna do that. Ben, you're free to, you have all the freedom to go where you want in this world. I'm just staying out of certain countries. You know. I should go live with Joe. No, not today, not tomorrow, not the next day. You know, you try to tell people that a website is $1,500 and they want to spend like $10 for it. Well, it might be. It's 3 p.m. in California. 6:30 here, 11:39, or 11:39 in Europe. That is where we're at right now. Now I just got to figure out dinner. Oh, Joe's live tomorrow? Yeah, I may do that. I drop by from time to time. Now, why would I want to live with those monsters, Ben? I mean, Chechnya? The weather's bad down there, too. Weather's bad in a lot of places, folks. It really is. Let's see what Lamar's doing. Ben, how many times I gotta tell you, no Africa? You know what's kind of funny?
I can't go. I can't
Stream
go
runs
too much faster. I still got that back injury, bro. Oh God. I gotta warm up consistently to actually do anything.
I would never get I would never get a motorcycle license. I think those things are very dangerous, in my opinion. I don't know what the meaning by gay island is all about. Maybe gay friendly, Scatman, but there's not a completely gay island. It's hard to have a completely gay island. Oh, leave Lamar alone. He's alright. He's getting his cardio in, that's always a good thing. I definitely don't do swinging. I think that's just disgusting. I definitely don't do swing with partners and stuff. Things get spread around, you know. Not only that, a lot of these people are in these types of relationships. I know Roger Stone is a swinger. You know, I'm not big on sharing, so. I've been to Phoenix, Arizona. I've not been to Flagstaff. Hey, Ben, as long as he gets his cardio in, I mean, he's going to be doing all right, you know. That's what it's all about, isn't it, folks? Pro lung training. Something just went out. 1 second, folks. That's how real G's. I drink a lot of coffee in the morning, and I have one cigar. But sometimes I have a little. They're usually really small cigars that I have. I don't have anything crazy or anything. Extra lung work. Well, remember, with a cigar, you don't inhale or anything. No, I forgot, Scatman, I forgot to put the faceplate on this. And I just took care of that. I only have one mic going. I'll check it out after the stream. I could just have it up too loud. As far as Color is concerned, he's just one of the many people that's pissed at Big Lenny. No, I would. I think I've already mentioned it before. I wouldn't date Color or anyone like that. You know. I mean, he's a nice guy from what it seems like, but you know, not dating material. Nope, not at all. Alright, folks, we got 10 minutes left, so get your questions in. If you want to put in a donation, you can definitely do that, but we're going to close the show in about 10 minutes. Yes, indeed. I've made a lot of changes to the channel, if you've noticed. Face plates and stuff. There's going to be a green screen, so it could be just the. I know I don't have two mics on or anything. Yeah, there's only one mic on. Well, Scatman, I got a little business to do, but since it's been a horrible week of revenue, a horrible month of revenue so far, I think I've only done like maybe $1,100 so far this month. I'm just gonna go out and may as well spend a little revenue. Not going to the Swordfish, but I'm probably gonna have maybe just a small dinner or so forth, or just some cordials. Probably just some cordials, little tapas or something like that. Nothing major. Ben, I wish I could, but we gotta close the show at 7. I think the Bunny Ranch is just disgusting. It's a real disgusting place. I also have to fix the encoding on the monitor as well. It's been doing weird. It does weird things. Rookie numbers. It is what it is. That reminds me, I gotta get that A collab with Big J would be a calamity. I mean, it'd be a serious calamity. Sometimes I don't know if he's coming or going or not. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll probably have some cordials and that's about it. Nothing major to eat. I mean, I'm gonna fix me some chicken and rice anyway. What's my favorite pizza topping? Honestly, I just like a good cheese pizza. Do you double dip finger food? No. If I'm gonna have any type of finger food, Scatman, it's going to be something that doesn't require a dip. The reason being, it's more, you know, I don't want stuff dripping on my clothes or anything like that, so... No, it's just reckless. It's just a blatant copy of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Freaks in the Forest there, Ben. It's a workout that doesn't impress me one bit. I don't see any benefit really of, you know, doing a workout like that. Well, more than just rhabdo. To do the workout itself, you gotta be on a lot of gear. McCuck says he didn't ban me from accessing his live stream. I beg to differ. I'll try to get on his live stream again whenever I'm not busy and see what his deal is. Good question, though. I mean, he just came and started ragging on me out of the blue and stuff, you know. It's the same with Conservative Cuban. They both started ragging on me out of the butte, along with VKDM, whatever that redcoat's name is. Yeah, I don't need anything fancy when it comes to stuff like that, T-Bray. Just a cheese pizza. I mean, I will eat a pepperoni and everything like that, but on my choice, you know, nothing like a good cheese pizza. Well, John Bravo's Arab, but I don't think he's really so much on Palestine. I mean, a lot of Muslims are pretty disgusted with what Hamas has done. it's outside of, in their opinion, it's outside the teachings of Allah. So. Alright, 2 minutes left, folks. Get your last questions in. Want to put money in the collection plate? You can. We're going to close it out in 2 minutes, folks. And then I'm going to get to work. Take care of a little business before I grab a meal because got to pay the bills, folks. Remember that. Can't live with my mama or anything. Am I watching the Chiefs tonight? Depends on whether I get back in time or not. I'm going to try to get this done as quick as possible. But I get things quick in time, you know, I should be fine. No, I wouldn't convert at all. I mean, they would kill me anyway, but for being gay, Scatman, if you're talking about Hamas. Oh, that's good, Ben. I try not to keep up with other people's donations or anything. Pugman's taking really good care of my channel, and it's like I said before, Pugman's free to donate to whoever he wishes to donate to. Like I said, folks, you wouldn't even have these live streams if it wasn't for him. So, Pug's a good guy. So. Well, even if he did, it's his money, you know. I donate to other channels too, Ben. You know, I drop a little coin for some people too as well. I mean, that's the way things are sometimes, you know. But you have to remember, folks, the money that I get from any donations goes right back in the channel. That's going to be like the $1,000 router. It's going to be the $400 antenna that's going up. It covers the service and everything like that. So it's not a profiting venture. I have to use my business in order to pay my bills. But folks, that is the end of the show. I want to thank all of y'all for hanging out. I'm not sure why it didn't send out an alert, but oh well, I needed to test out the live stream. But tune in tomorrow, 4 great hours of the midnight run. Gonna have a lot of fun as usual. You'll probably see a new background. You won't see none of this anymore. But I'm about to dip, folks, and as always, peace and soul.